Hello, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to another episode of Beyond Small Talk. I'm your host, Sadia Abdulaziz Mohammed, and today I have with me Miss Hannatu Suleiman Abba. She's a journalist, a photographer, an SDG advocate, and an advocate for people with disabilities. She's also the convener of KALAMED, which is Kano Ladies Mentors and Mentees Dialogue, that they host workshops, programs, and seminars essentially for women and by women. Thank you for joining us, Ms.
Thank you so much, Sadia.
Yeah, so I want us to really understand who you are. There's this quote by Steve Jobs that said, "You can't connect the dots going forward, you have to look backwards." So I want to know your beginning and how you started this work that you do.
Okay, good day, everyone. My name is Hannatu Suleiman Abba. I'm a journalist by profession. When I say I'm a journalist by profession, I mean what I have been known for. I'm a journalist by profession. I base in Kano State, and also I have passion for women, persons with disability, and also a kind of just to get a social change in my community or in my society. So I'm a final year student at Bayero University, Kano, studying special education, the Department of Special Education.
Alright, mashallah. I love that the work that you do because it's kind of like advocacy and activism, and you're also a journalist as well. So can you share with us more about this work, especially concerning the women and people with disabilities?
So let me start with KALAMED, Kano Ladies Mentors and Mentees Dialogue, as we all know. KALAMED in Kano State is one of the women-led organization now, or let me say upcoming women-led organization, specifically for mentorship. And it all started with a single idea that we come up together to make it be. If I could remember, there was one of our friends who she's late now, known as Aisha Habib. Aisha, we went to a program and someone speak about the success of the program and what have you, based on how public speaking, the public speaking inspired Aisha to say, "Oh, how I wish I'm the one." So that word sparked me up. Then I said, "Aisha, you can be." So with that, I tried to coordinate some of the members there, sell the idea, and we tried to organize something that will differ. And with that, we start with public speaking, which then Nasser was the first maiden mentor for the platform. And what inspired us to start with public speaking is the way Aisha said how she can speak publicly with no any fear or anxiety. So that's for KALAMED, and so far, alhamdulillah, I think we are blowing our trumpet in Kano State when it comes to mentorship section. We have done a lot of things for women and even involved into community engagement as well. We talk about self-esteem, we talk about career, we talk about CV, writing, we talk about breast cancer, cervical cancer, we talk about a lot. And as of last year, I think we have trained more than 2,000 women in Kano State. Yes, physically participant, and apart from the virtual, and it's still going. So when it comes to the reporting for persons with disability or marginalized community, I started from radio. I took the aspect because there is this term they used to call everybody has his own beats. So my own beat or my own audience, I focus more on persons with disabilities, especially the most vulnerable ones. Though all of them are vulnerable, but there must be some of those clusters that need more aid, more. So I always visit Tudun Maliki, Special Primary School in Kano State here. And the school, I witnessed a lot of lapses when it comes to education and health, and which I think one of my posts then led to the renovation of their toilet and brought a lot of change in this in persons with disability society. And when it comes to empowerment, I always talk about persons with disability. If any organization or anyone wants to give something out, I would definitely say please kindly include persons with disability in, and then So mind you, I was a diploma holder doing all these type of things. And yes, if I could remember again, I think I'm the first person to talk about sign language interpreters in Kano State for especially women that are pregnant when they go to the hospital for their ANC, that's antenatal care.
Yeah.
There is no sign language interpreters for them for those clusters, and you can see how difficult it is, and you can't deny them being into the marital bond because of there's no any communication gap. So I talk about the ANC, and it's even led to some international organizations, sponsor some of my colleagues to write report about that. So it is something I always proud to see. I started, and I always talk about it. So then, like I said, I'm a diploma holder doing all these things, just a small baby in the journalism career as well. So a lot of opportunity came to my doorstep, but I don't have that degree.
Okay.
So if the opportunity will just knock, and then to please, okay, what's your qualification? I have diploma. Oh, you fit, but you need to go and get that. So I just tied my belt. Though I'm not that much interested in studying special education, but I love investigative journalism. I love seeing things the way I see it. I don't sugarcoat.
Sure.
Yes, I don't lobby. I don't like the brown envelope. Though I'm not that rich in the profession, but I always shun brown envelope, and it started with how my mentors put me through. Person like Malam Musa Tijani, who's working with DW. Whenever you brought the reports, or you say, okay, this is what they give you, said, no, that is not the core aim of going there. The core aim for you is just to report what you see and deliver your best in doing that. So I try to shun all those brown envelope, but I love money. So with that, I took my JAM. I wrote JAM, and the score was okay. Go for post-UTME, and it was okay. And I applied for criminology.
Okay.
So then, BUK tried to show me the aspect of who they are. They said, okay, no, Annette, we are not studying criminology. We are definitely going to change the course for you. That's how, because I keep on waiting, keep on following some other steps for me to just get the admission is there. JAM has given me the admission, also BUK, but the course doesn't fit to be. So then the admission came. So I just saw special education. I was like, I won't, this is not my portion. I don't see the reason why I'll just study special education. I think I'm doing my best with the journalism aspect, reporting for them. So why must I go and study special education? So people like Professor Awal or Associate Professor Awal Halili saw the admission, said, Annette, we are going for this. Dr. Musa Abdullah Sufi was always there for me, said, Hannatu, you have to go for this. And also Malan Salisu Musa said, Hannatu, you are going for this course as well. So I just tried to tighten my belt and dive into persons with disability aspect. And now I'm in the final year. Hopefully maybe December, inshallah, when I don't graduate. Yes. So with that again, and at times goes on, my mentor, Dr. Amina Magashi, decided to give me a startup in terms of supporting me to do something that is more visible in society. Since all the things I do mostly are volunteering, so he said, okay, Annette, this is an organization called Vulnerable People Support and Development Initiative, the VPSD, that focus solely on persons with disability and vulnerable people. You know, if they said persons with vulnerable people, it has many angles. Okay. Women are there, children are there, elderly people are there, and other clusters match together to make it big. He said, I need to come and share this thing. So far now, I think I've started chairing the organization for 7 months now, and alhamdulillah, the success has been good as well.
Mashallah, you have an amazing track record. And that is that.
I mean,
You mentioned some of the projects that you've done for both the women and people with disabilities. So I want to know, what's the one that has the most impact? Which one do you always remember as being the best you've done?
Okay, the best, I think, are two. I don't know if I can say.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, the best, I think, supporting persons suffering from leprosy diseases, as we call them, Kutanwe, in Hausa language. Those people, they are the most vulnerable people among persons with disability. So, being with them, supporting them with the little I can, inviting others to visit them, hear their story. Every time I remember that, I used to say, okay, I don't know where my reward is, but that aspect give me more courage to start. And the second is about speaking for the girl child. I'm not saying we are equal with the men, but at least the voice, you understand, the steps, the motivation, and one of those is just like KALAMED, establishing just a forum for mentorship section for women, and we serve as a volunteerism movement as well. I think these two things give me more vibe to move on with what they do.
And very beautiful things that you're doing. What role do you believe mentorship plays in empowering women, especially in the North? Because you've started KALAMED, you've seen the results. So what do you think people need to do about mentorship more?
Okay, mentorship shape who you are. It brings the best you don't even think you have. Mentorship bring the hidden star in you. It gives you the wings to fly. In fact, I don't think a northerner person like me can't even speak up or be in this space like this without having a mentor. I have a lot of mentors. It's not about maybe having a lot of mentors, but you can be my mentor from far. I used to pick what you do, just go through your step. And at times I knock at your door and say, please, can you guide me through? And with that, it shaped who I am. At times I might be very tough, very difficult, you understand? But once the mentor said, oh, no, Hannatu, this is the right thing you do, this, I quickly changed. I quickly mold myself just for me to fit who that person is, because I always see those person as a role model. So, as a northerner or as a lady or as a woman, definitely mentors should be part of your life. Should be, if you are looking toward a career to achieve, get a mentor, and that mentor will bring the hidden version of who you are. In fact, you don't even know who you are until you get a mentor that will mentor you. And at times, you even see you are even far better than even the mentor. So, yes, a mentor shapes you. A mentor gives you the definition of who you want to be. A mentor puts you to the right way. At times, they even pick the challenges and struggles that wanted to maybe hit you on your way. You don't know. Person like me, like I said, at times my mentor will call me, okay, this is what you do, or no, this is that. They try to, they try to guide me, they try to uplift me. I don't even know. Maybe until maybe I achieve the success, then okay. When sitting down and they said, okay, that is where we said, you don't do this, don't do that. So a mentor defines who you want to be, and a mentor brings the best version of yourself.
Okay. So how should people go about getting mentors? You mentioned you knocked on some people's doors.
Yes.
What other ways can we get mentors?
Yes, you can get a mentor even on social media. You understand? We have a lot in Kano State, and I don't see maybe using social media doesn't have its own negative aspect, but it depends on the algorithm and the target you move forward. I want to be a medical doctor. Okay, just search, go through the steps of those medical doctors. Maybe the angles, the area they focus on. If that is not the area you wanted to change, the knowledge is there. The social media has given us all what we need. The only thing is for us to just put the critical thinking and the how should I say it? Critical thinking, and also think beyond how we want to utilize the forum. So getting that mentor is just to identify your target audience. Even on TikTok, you can get a mentor. Yes, the way we used to abuse TikTok, but definitely once you search on that, you see the positive side of the TikTok. So it's not something that you ashamed of saying mentoring someone is my mentor. No, I want to be like those person. I can say like I said, social media has given us all the opportunities.
That's right. What are some of the challenges you faced in striving for equal opportunities for people with disabilities?
Yeah, one of the major challenges I always encountered is majority of those persons with disability think about we the so-called normal. Sorry, that's how they used to call it in terms of special education, because they believe that everybody is not normal, is not okay. Everybody has his own disability or his own challenges as well. They always think we talk about them just to get money. You understand? They always think we are not there to speak for them. We are just there maybe to just get the fame and yes, the fame, the money, and that is not the way it is. At times, you even end up a month, your salary, based on some of those certain things you do for the community, half of your salary will dive into persons with disabilities activities. But that is not, let me just say, the poem of you being there. You started with the humanitarian spirit, and you definitely go on with the humanitarian spirit. So the challenges of them won't even drag you back to say, no, stop doing this. Or the challenges won't even make you to speak up for them. You know, definitely one day, one time, that disability might be one of your portion, because there are a lot of ways someone encountered disability, accidentally or even sickness, even though you are not given birth with the disability. So just the challenges are just few. A lot might think you are just doing it to get money in their means, especially if you're in the NGO space. And a lot think you are just doing it just to get fame, you understand? Fame of, oh, I used to help persons with disability, but that is not it. Helping persons with disability go with passion. You must have that passion before you start even advocating for them. Example, this persons suffering from leprosy diseases, we know how the stigma is there. At times, even me, I visit them, try to come into people, they will say, oh, you just visit those people. You understand? Even you yourself, you are being stigmatized because you associate yourself with them, but that won't make you to drag back or stop. It still give me motivation to move.
Your reward is with Allah, inshallah. And how can individuals promote inclusivity?
Okay, it's just simple. Just put it at the back of your mind that one day, one time, you might be, or someone close to you might be, or you can even give back to any clusters. You understand? So you start with the humanitarian, put it at the back of your mind that, okay, this thing I'm doing it, I'm not doing it to some certain level, or it has a time frame. Start with, okay, this is something that I'll do it till infinity. You get that? And always put it at the front line that helping those people increase your iman. Every day, seeing them, for instance, seeing someone who has hearing impairment but couldn't communicate with you is another challenge. Seeing someone with visual impairment but could write and could read the Quran, you understand, fluently, something that God is really doing something with. So just put it at the back of your mind and start doing something to promote inclusivity. And at the same time, again, get it at the point that the reward is not from you, it's from God.
Thank you. Thank you so much. The beginning, when you were telling us about how KALAMED started, you said it was one phrase that your friend, she said, how I wish this could be me. So what message would you like to pass on to anyone who thinks they can't do something, maybe because they have a disability or they just don't believe in themselves?
Okay, just speak up. Break the silence. If you just want to do something, just start.
Start.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes, there is a lot of challenges, but dive. Just take the step. you don't know who is your helper, or they say your guardian angel, or someone who is trying to make you rich. Just start. If you want to start business and you are thinking of the challenges, start. Just the mostly things that always hide us back is for us not to even start something. Once you start, definitely, and you keep on praying, you see someone who has much interest in that. Even if it is about, what did they call this thing in Hausa? How did they call this profession? Kashi. I don't know how they put it. Even if it is that, yes, you wanted to start, just do it. Someone very close to you might, even not close to you, far away, might say, okay, please, I love what this one is doing, and how can I assist? And we can even see it on the social media, which is very, very common now. Someone is doing something, oh, please promote me, and with the promotion, you just see, boom, everything starts, and it led to a very positive result. So just start, take the challenge out of you, and put it at the back of your mind. No matter how, you must encounter challenges, and the challenges is there, and that challenges give you the wings to go.
You mentioned social media, so my next question is, how do you think we can use social media better, and how has social media helped your work?
For me, social media is the best, especially Facebook. Now they are trying to drag us to LinkedIn, but for me, social media has impacted me a lot. In those days when I'm into journalism deep down, that's where I even met my current mentor. Yes, who gave me this organization, and it started with how he sees my work, how I advocate for hospitals, dilapidated hospitals, schools, you understand, all those, helping orphanage. And so I have a lot of opportunities on Facebook. Advocating for menstrual health was on Facebook. Helping persons with disability was on Facebook. Even selling some things because they say we should go into business again. Yes. Yeah. All are from Facebook, and the portfolio is very good and nice too. As a young person, even you have that data of 100 naira, try to utilize it. Try to make it be part of what will give you 1,000 naira. The zero should keep increasing, and it will be so much fun for you. And neglecting social media depend on how someone wants his own maybe well-being or mental health, but utilizing it boost who you are, give you more definition. And I think a lot of testimonies are there, how people said, I got this from social media, I made this from social media, and it's something to even be proud of. So I use, even with the marital bond, I use social media, so friendly. And at times again, it might come with the controversial issues, and same, you are still intact with what you do. And for the younger me, try to utilize it, even if it is on TikTok. I'm mentioning TikTok because in northern Nigeria, we know how TikTok has been, and how negativity, but try as much as possible to use that to get the opportunity, to get the fame, and to get all what you want to do.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I learned a lot sitting next to you, right? That I want to join KALAMED. How can a person join?
KALAMED is for everyone. Like I said, it's not Hannatu. It's not those things. I always say it is we. Because it's just a single idea that led to that forum. And so far, I think we have more than 200 people on our WhatsApp group, and the opportunity is always. And recently, I think we are doing something very unique that has never been done in Kano State. It's about training women on M&E. Yes, and the person is an expert, Aisha Munir. She tried to bring that to the forum, and I know, assume when we are asked to pay, I couldn't even pay for now. You understand? But she's doing it free. Yes. Wow. One of her reasons for doing that is women in northern Nigeria don't go into M&E. So she will start, and she will serve as a mentor for every girl child or any woman that participates in that, to make her achieve that. And mind you, you've got a lot of money in M&E. So
there's a lot of money.
Yes. So KALAMED is for everybody. KALAMED is for we, not Hannatu, not Rukaya, not Sophia Daba, not every other participant. Yes, we are always so hope. And inshallah, maybe within some step, we are going to step backward and give it to our upcoming
next generation.
Yes, to lead this platform, inshallah.
Can you tell us what M&E means for people who don't know?
Okay, monitoring and evaluation, like monitoring a project or evaluating something. It's just like some of the data analysis and all sort of things.
Alright. So the theme for this season is service and self-development. And we invited you here because we love the work that you do. We see it as a service to society as a whole. So I want to know, what does service mean to you?
I hope I'm not in the examination platform. But for me, I think service is just assisting, helping, and rendering some kind of maybe task that someone need or organization. Yeah, I think for me, it's just like helping or assisting something that maybe someone need or just like helping, assisting, and giving an aid. Just like what we do in humanitarian, you say humanitarian services, the service you conduct for the humanitarian, helping someone.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ms. Hannatu. It was a pleasure having you. Thank you guys for watching. This is the end of our episode. You can find her on the link in our description box. See you in the next episode.